Chandler, you have a pretty stellar TD to interception ratio in your career. It's about 4-to-1. Was there a little bit of concern seeing your interceptions sort of on the uptick later in spring? And was there something unique going on in those situations?
Those situations, it could be based off of protection. I mean, sometimes like tip pass, receiver come off the hands. There's different reasons for the interception. But at the end of the day, it is an interception. You know, that's part of learning in a new system, growing and knowing receivers, as well as just ball placement for accuracy purposes, the quarterback. So just going through, summer and going through fall camp, those numbers will definitely go down. So I'm not worried about that at all.
Where do you think things stand at the position as you head to fall camp?
Right now, I'm just waiting to hear what Coach Grizzell says. Really, it's a telltale sign. We both made great improvements, learning the system, being leaders. So, it'll be interesting to see what we stack up right now.
You're going to be here this fall?
Yes.
Regardless of what happens?
I plan to be here. I plan to be here.
I got to ask that question because people come and go every minute.
No, definitely. They definitely do.
What are some of the best things you've picked up from Coach Gilbert since he's come on staff?
Coach Gilbert, he's really about your mindset. Even before here, we came out and watched this clip about Trevor Lawrence. We had that comeback win in the first playoff season. They're down like 27-0. He threw 4 interceptions in the first half, and then the stat where he was like 3 or 5, 4 interceptions. The second half was a whole different story. Where he was up 23-29, 253 passing, 4 or 5 touchdowns. So your mindset, being a quarterback, having that confidence, knowing that you're that guy is very important. That's something I definitely picked up from Coach Grizzell.
What do you feel like you maybe showcased about your own skill set over the course of these last 15 practices?
My ability to, being a passer as well as being a runner. Just the other day I had the first time I pull the ball and take off in a while. So that was great to do. And just operating the offense at a high level. Just being a well-oiled machine, that's what I like to say. And as well as just, being a great person around his teammates. That's something that I've really grown into.
I think people around here obviously know Jaden.
Right.
They kind of know Trond Grizzell after what he did last season. As a quarterback, who's one position player that maybe Cal fans right now don't know that by mid-October you think they will know?
That's a great question.
I don't hear that very often.
It is a great question. There's so many names that I can think of. Anybody in the running back room, from Byron to Callaway to Jay Will, Jet, any of those guys can pop off. We have really great running backs. We have really great receivers, Tobias, Jay Brady, Mojo. We have really good freshmen that I feel like if he continues to grow in Josiah, that he can really make a great impact for us as a true freshman.
Had a good spring, didn't he?
He did. Really did.
What was he able to do that other freshmen typically can't do right away, especially as early as spring?
He really wasn't fazed by the speed of the game. Obviously, that was the biggest thing for him. A lot of freshmen, they have to get used to playing faster, getting used to things happening faster. And to him, he was already fast. And I know the high school he comes from, they produce really great talent, getting Geyer. The speed of the game really didn't faze him. He just had to learn to play with it. Once he did that, his play really excelled.
It seems like he has a way of being able to pick up yards after the catch that isn't typical for a receiver too. Does he really read the defense well when he gets
does. He really does. He reminds me of like a Tyler Lockett, but he was more physical. Tyler Lockett really was like a hit. He's fast. He's physical. He really runs great routes. He sails the route. You think he's running vertical, he'll shut it down and have a lot of separation. So he's really a great guy to play to.
When you get back to work in the summer after watching the film of spring, what's that first thing you're going to be locked in on, trying to get focused on and getting better at?
The first thing is, always will be timing and just trying to operate at a higher level. Just getting used to the headsets, which I really like doing. It's better than signals I might do. Just getting the process information faster and just playing fast as possible.
Which one?
Which one? The first one.
Yeah, I thought I was going to score, but then I stumbled. Yeah. Thought I was going to score first, but all good.
It was a good ball, though?
Yeah, it was a great ball. Great ball.
Can you talk about where you think the team's coming during spring ball and how you feel going into, following spring?
Yeah, I think the team's grown a lot since day one. We definitely improved as an offense, gotten better, started to grow as together because, a lot of new guys, a lot of new faces. But I think definitely we'll be ready to come back, have a good fall this season. Really got to focus on that before we go to next spring. But yeah, got to have a good season this year. New to the ACC, so that's exciting. Just got to have a good season.
Can you describe how the wide receivers room is different this year with the 6 new guys that came in?
Yeah, just a lot of new faces, transfers. One freshman who came in early, and then we got another one coming this summer. Yeah, definitely a lot of new guys, a lot of competitive guys. A great group. Excited to grow as a wide receiver room, and just a lot of great people on and off the field, and excited to work with them.
Looks like the room got a little faster.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like the versatility of the wide receiver room has changed from last year to this year?
I think we got a lot more speed, as he said. A lot more speed on the inside. Take some shots downfield with some crossing routes, and just let them run and win on the inside. Definitely a lot more. Got another tall guy on the outside, Tobias, and then some other guys, Cole, on the outside as well, JB. I think we just got a great group, and I'm excited to work with all of them.
How do you feel like you've grown over the course of spring?
Definitely grown a lot. I think last year I played in the slot for the entire year during the fall. So I'm excited to move back to the outside and work on the outside, but definitely had to grow from the beginning because I hadn't played outside since last fall.
Playing outside, do you feel like it allows you to take advantage of your length over the DBs?
Definitely, a lot more one-on-one matchups. In the slot, a lot of your wins are like zone and understanding where you can find space. But on the outside, you get a lot more one-on-one matchups. Obviously, you still get zone looks and stuff, but definitely just got to win your one-on-ones. But definitely can take advantage of my length and win the one-on-one best.
Were there any offensive plays that stood out to you today the most?
Offensive plays, some of those that play from Cardwell, that one play he made everybody miss on the defense. Yeah, that was definitely one that I thought. And then also Isaac ran over some guys, and then Nate's touchdown at the end was definitely a good way to end the spring game.
I'm not going to ask you who do you like better between Rodgers and Mendoza, but are there some differences when you're the receiver and Fernando's the QB and you're Chandler that you run a different route maybe a little bit, or is it pretty much the same?
It's the same. They both are great quarterbacks and know what they're doing. They both study film a lot. They're very prepared when they come out on the field. Both amazing guys on and off the field, and they both come very prepared. But yeah, nothing different about how I would run a route or anything. They run the offense. They know what they're doing. Both just very talented guys.
What's on the summer checklist for you personally and for the receiver room, and things you guys are trying to accomplish over these next few months?
Just to continue to grow. With a lot of new faces, you've got to continue to mesh as a team and mesh as an offense. So just continue to grow, stay in the film room, work with the coaches, just get better and try to come out here in the fall just better than we were today.